What is up, YouTube? It's your man Justin here. Today we are going to be trying something different. I've wanted to do this for a little bit. We are going to be trying the Velo 9mg peppermint pouches. Now eventually I plan on doing other nicotine pouch reviews, other brands. The big one at the moment is Zen. Everybody knows Zen, and when it comes to the nicotine pouch game, and I plan on doing some reviews on those, but right now I'm just going to do with what I have. I've had these I bought them probably about a week ago, maybe even longer. Haven't opened it up yet. Now I really dig nicotine pouches. In my opinion, not quite as nice as a cigarette or a vape, just because I'm just used to inhaling like nicotine through those kinds of devices. But I do like nicotine pouches a lot. They have their purpose for sure. But when I looked online, I couldn't really find a whole lot of information besides the actual main website about Velo. I couldn't find when they started. And I don't know if you pronounce it Velo, Velo. I don't know. I hear people calling different shit all the time. I always say Velo. But this casing, it's the Velo Plus. The actual Velo itself are usually typically smaller, and they're not typically as thick as these. The Plus is kind of what I go to recently, and I honestly really like their products a lot. You can hear it right now. It's raining. Unfortunately, I don't have a back windshield at the moment. This is my only mode of transportation. Front driver's side window is stuck all the way down. So I'm kind of getting rained on just a little bit, mainly on my arm. We're going to ignore it. But real quick, as you see, it doesn't have like a thing you tear per se. You kind of just dig your nail into it, go all the way around to crack it open. And I'm gonna say right off the rip, I have not had the original Velo in their actual casing. I've only had the Plus, and I really like the Plus. I like the compartment that these ones have to put the used ones when you're done. I just prefer this design of a can better. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't buy an actual an original Velo case and try them out. I just haven't before. But I do know with the Plus, there's a good rewards program. Like, honestly, probably the best rewards program I've signed up for. I will say that. I really love their products. At the moment, like, I've tried the brands On, Zen, and Velo. And out of those three, I'm going to say right now, Velo is probably my favorite. I've had a couple like generic brands, some off brands, whatever you want to call them. Let's go ahead. I know I already cracked it open. Let's crack it open. Let's take a look inside. You get 20 pouches in these, unlike Zen, which that's my big criticism of Zen. You get 15 in Zen, when all the other major nicotine pouch brands always kind of do 20. That's my one critique of Zen, is they do 15. Now, maybe because they think their product is superior. I don't know. Maybe that is the case. Maybe they really truly believe their product's superior, or whatever reason it is. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I already highly recommend Velo. when it comes to nicotine pouches. Awesome rewards program. So many deals when it comes to like the coupons you can get. Like retail for the Velo, at least at my store alone, is I think $5.20. I'm gonna say like roughly $5.29. But when you buy 2 cans at my store, that automatically has a deal. And you buy 2 cans, you save $4.64. So I can get 2 cans, and if I get 2, each can, I'm gonna get it for like roughly $3 and some change. Now, when I add the rewards program coupon to it, I can get these for about $2 a can, which is amazing. It's awesome. It's so much cheaper than buying cigarettes, buying a vape, buying snuff, buying snus. Like, it's, if I was ever to quit cigarettes, these would be what I'd use to help me at first. If I was going to quit nicotine, I would use these to kind of, I would be using them a lot more, obviously. Like, I'll say a can will last me, and I only do these at work. I don't do them at home very much. If I have a vape at home, I don't do these. If I don't have a vape, this is kind of what I use inside the house, because it's 2025. We're not smoking indoors anymore, especially if we have a kid. We're just not doing it. This rain's starting to pick up. It's fine, I guess. Hopefully I don't get too wet by the time this video's over. But I've never had the peppermint in the Velo. My go-to, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and I can do a review of these in the future. My go-to is the wild berry Velo 9mg. And as you can see here, I got like four or five left. And I've had this can open and in use at work for about 4 days now, maybe 5. Like, it really saves you money when it comes to that aspect of, if you're deciding, which I do not promote nicotine use, tobacco use, but if you're like trying to decide a product to stick with and have like the best and savings when it comes to saving your money, nicotine pouches in general, specifically Velo, is who I vouch for. I don't know so much about On anymore. Last time I've had an On was probably at the very most a year ago, or at the very least a year ago. It's been forever. But we're gonna take a look. Now, for a nicotine pouch, I honestly would say it's pretty decent size. Like, it's a pretty thick pouch. And I've had a couple, like, I've had an off-brand a couple times before that was a lot cheaper. Not than these, but just like cheaper than Zen, cheaper than On, cheaper than Rogue. So I gave it a shot. And I will say my complaint on that is the powder it left, like on your fingers, all in the can. It just wasn't good. Like, the pouch itself was okay, but like, that's a turn off when it comes to just knowing the quality of your nicotine pouch. Now, I can smell it already. Ooh, it's like not cotton candy, that's like a candy cane. That's like brushing your teeth. My nose is refreshed with just that peppermint smell. Now, I'm not going to make this video terribly long. We're already 10 minutes in. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of these. Just pop it in. Move it. I kind of lodge it. I have 4 spots that I'll put a pouch in. Like the back, top, left part of my mouth. Back, top, right part. Bottom right part. Bottom left part. Typically the 4 spots I have it. Right there. Instantly, instantly it is just, I can feel the flavor in my mouth. Not on my tongue exactly, but I can already feel the peppermint in my mouth. I will say with these, I'm gonna give a quick rundown of just how I feel about them. I know I just now put this in, but with Velo, I know enough about this brand to know that from personal use, it's a good size pouch. It is pretty large. When I say good size, I mean it's a pretty large pouch. Depending on where I put it, I typically, like always, will have it on this side. And then I'll keep doing more, and I typically always keep them here. And then every once in a while, I'll switch it up here, and on this side. Because I don't notice it much when I have it in my normal spot. But when I have it at any other 3 spots in my mouth, I will say, like, I get that burn sensation. Not exactly like hot, or you know what I mean, but like that, you just kind of get a little burn. And right now I'm getting that, and it'll take about, I'd say, 10 minutes for one of these pouches to just kind of reach the flavor on my tongue. And I'll say, you know, being pouches, either, I don't know if you all spit the spit out, but with these you technically really don't have to. Like, you can just have your normal saliva as it is. And I like these just because it honestly has the best flavor. Like, the flavor lasts a while. My opinion, compared to Zen, flavor will last longer with these, which I personally enjoy. Like, even on the side, it'll tell you. It used to, maybe it's not the side. Huh. Yeah. Like on the side here, it says Velo Plus is a synthetic nicotine pouch. Put Velo between your gum and lip, as I'm doing. Let it moisten and give it time. Velo can take a few minutes to activate. Enjoy and discard Velo when you're done. Now, it doesn't say what I was looking for. I didn't say what I was looking for. Let me look at my wild berry one, see if it has on there too. Because I swear there was a point in time where it told you how long Maybe it's the lighting I have, but I cannot find it. Maybe it's Zen that says it. But I know with Zen it says you can keep it in your mouth up to an hour. my problem with Zen is most of the flavors don't last. The flavor itself does not last that whole hour. It just doesn't. And in my opinion, I don't feel the effects of the nicotine up for that whole hour either. But with these, I can honestly have, like, the longest time I've ever had one in is for like 3 hours. 3 hours I've had one of these in before. And it has still had some sort of flavor. But I mean, I'll feel the effects of the nicotine for probably a good 45 minutes at the very most. But the flavor is kind of what gets me. It's kind of what makes me keep it in. It makes me enjoy it. I'm just kind of gathering it up a little bit. Like that minty burn in my lip, I feel, but trying to gather it up as a taste on my taste buds. Right now, at probably having it 6 minutes in, it's sweet, not overwhelmingly sweet. It's got that refreshing quality when it comes to peppermint. Now, I know people personally that don't like Velo. I know someone that tells me it's too moist. But I think it's a personal preference, honestly. Like, it doesn't move around on me. It can after a while, depending on if I'm drinking a lot alongside with it. But if I'm just sipping on a drink, not like trying to take a whole drink down, then it's alright to me. Like, it doesn't move around. I do not believe it's too moist. Like, it kind of fits snug in between my gum and my lip fairly well. And I don't have any complaints with these. Like, I just don't. I love the reward system that they provide. I love the flavors. Like I said, I've never had their peppermint before. I've had a Zen peppermint. So maybe when I do my first reaction on Zen, I will choose a different flavor. I'll probably choose one I haven't had in Zen, which is wintergreen. Now, I've had the Velo wintergreen, and I've quit dip since the beginning of high school. I think I've tried a dip once or twice since high school. I cannot get behind it. That's just me. I will tell you the truth, since quitting dip, I don't know what it is, but that smell of wintergreen since then had always made me want to throw up, made me want to gag. But I gave Velo wintergreen a shot. I was like, screw it, we're going to try it again. I want to see how that flavor actually is. And I will say it's not bad. It kind of surprised me how much I dig the flavor. Maybe it's the tobacco strands with the wintergreen. Like, knowing I have a lump of tobacco in my mouth, spitting, spitting that nasty dark brown spit. No. It's just not me. It's just not for me. But I know you all want a Zen review too. So, as soon as I can, I'm gonna buy a Zen. I'm gonna buy probably wintergreen, and we're gonna review it on this channel. Now, the Zen Peppermint, I really dig. One of my favorites. Kind of the reason why I wanted to try the Velo Peppermint. So this is my first time trying the Velo Peppermint. And I really like the flavor. It's nice, it's kind of refreshing. It's sweet. And another thing I have a problem with nicotine pouches is kind of that weird gritty burn taste. It'll go down your throat whenever you just swallow your spit. I have yet to have a problem with that when it comes to Velo. I have not had a problem with that at all. I will say, that is my review of the Velo Peppermint 9. I really enjoy it. If I have to give a rating on this right now, 11 minutes in of having this flavor, out of 10, I'm gonna say it's probably an 8. Maybe a 9. Probably 8 or 9, around there, around that range. I like the flavor. I like the sweetness it has to it. It doesn't give me that burn down the back of my throat when I swallow the spit. It's very nice. And I'm probably going to keep this in for a little while longer. But if you enjoyed the Velo review, let me know. Let me know any future nicotine pouches y'all would like me to try. I can keep doing Velo. I can do some Zen. I'll go back to trying on again. I'll try some off-brand ones if I have them in my area. I know I do have a few. But with nicotine pouches, they're kind of, I won't say exactly new anymore, but it's still kind of new to the market when it comes to having big name brands. Like the big name brands I know is On, Velo, Rogue, Zen. But let me know if you like this video. I like making it for you all. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.